So, one thing I've always been curious about playing Dawn of War Soulstorm for about over 10 years now is in the Tau stronghold, what happens when the timer runs out for the fleet arriving? I've always taken out the beacons, as I assume most people have, because you think it's going to be like this infinitely spawning fleet, which I've seen people post online. But let's do a quick kind of code review and determine what exactly happens, and then we'll actually um, go into the game and see it actually happen. So basically, here's the beacon and fleet rules, as it says here, for the Tau stronghold. So this is the countdown timer that's displayed on the screen. It looks like at a certain point, depending on the timer, once the countdown matches this G fleet warning global variable, it plays this fleet soon warning, which we'll see later. And then once it's 0, it fires this rule, or executes this rule, fleet arrival after 1 second. So on fleet arrival, it says check drop. Let's see what that does. Create some squads at the marker. Okay, it's creating a Tau Orca dropship at the marker main stronghold Orca spawn 1. So doing the same thing right on the second function, but it just puts in a different group, and it's playing the animation land. So that's the fleet arriving. So if we actually open up the stronghold, we can see the Orca spawn 1, and we can see Orca spawn 2. So we know that the Orcas are going to spawn in the main Tau base. Here's the map overview. In case you forgot, your base is right over here in the bottom right, and the main Tau base is right here. Now let's get into the spawn fleet rules, which occur 10 seconds after it plays the landing animation. So it looks like it plays a little event saying that the fleet arrived, which we'll see when we actually play the level. It produces 2 Hammerhead gunships, a Drone Harbinger, 2 Fire Warrior Squad full, which I think just has the leaders attached to it. We could look at that function too. And then it produces a Narlac, and 2 Crutoxes. And then the fleet takes off and it despawns. That looks like it. So yeah, not terribly complicated. Definitely not an infinite spawning fleet, like I said.
We better be going to a fight.
Concentrate fire.
Alright, so one thing I did was I modified it so the timer would be a lot shorter, so I don't have to wait the full time for the fleet to arrive.
Our fleet will not be long.
It is exceedingly good fortune. We have only to hold out until then.
I also revealed the bug before. So that was a cutscene mentioned in the code. That once the fleet's arriving, now they should be coming. Here's the Orcas landing. Should spawn the troops 10 seconds after that animation starts.
Excellent. My advanced orders were received. Come, it is time to drive these intruders off of Nanyanoi.
And yeah, they pretty much, I think they just go and attack you at some point. Yep, there they go. And that's really it. That's kind of underwhelming for the amount of forces I thought they were going to be sending, but that's it.